launched Black Women in Business because it was clear to me as a new Member of Parliament that when I went to events that were supposed to be for business people, there were no black people there. And when I went to events that were supposed to be for black business people, there were no women there. And it seemed to me that there was a need to reach out to female entrepreneurs, professionals, and would-be entrepreneurs. Now, since then, many other black female networks have been set up, but I felt there was still a need for some of the work that Black Women in Business used to do. Throughout the 1990s, we built a network. Our network is now 10,000 women strong. We held conferences and seminars. We worked with corporates like Microsoft and the Prince's Youth Business Trust and Johnson's, the ebony company in the United States. And we had a regular program of events all around the year. One of my favourite events that we had, actually, is we had a seminar in the Bank of England. How many of you have been to the Bank of England? I know some of you have. Well, this was back in the 90s, and I had a big crowd, like you, and the poor, you know, they have these porters who wear bowler hats, and they're in pink. The poor porters and the Bank of England people, when they saw a crowd of people like you surging to the doors of the Bank of England, it was like a wine field. In the 90s, I was on the Treasury Select Committee, and I got to know the then governor, was a man called Edward George, and he very kindly allowed me to use the Bank of England for the event. He provided catering, provided audiovisual and so on. And so we had our wonderful event in the Bank of England. I think that was the most black women they'd ever had in the Bank of England. I think it's probably the most women, actually, to be quite honest, in one go. And what was so funny was that throughout the day, quite senior Bank of England people would come along the corridor and peep through the door. And all the staff that helped us, the catering staff, the technicians, they kept saying to me, "This is so exciting." But we had events not just in London, but in Birmingham and in Bristol, and it really showed me the need out there to bring black businesswomen together, to make them aware of the help and support that is available to them from government and the financial services sector, but above all to celebrate what our entrepreneurs are doing and encourage people to go forward.